Hi, this is Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady Full Cruise Review. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello. Who put the video together, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see.
As you said in the intro, Linz, our Resilient Lady full cruise review.
Yes.
And we're going to be covering everything from embarkation to disembarkation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stay tuned towards the end, we're also going to be looking at whether it was value for money.
Ooh, okay.
I know. But we're going to start with embarkation.
Yes.
This was the first time that we've been on a Virgin Voyages ship that's cruised from overseas. Because the first two, Scarlet and Valiant, we cruised out of Portsmouth.
Yes.
Obviously, when you're in somewhere like Athens as opposed to in the US, they didn't have a dedicated Virgin Voyages terminal.
I think they have one that they usually use, but they moved us last minute, didn't they, to this terminal?
Yeah. And as you can see, it's not the fanciest terminal. We were sat around waiting for only sort of 5-10 minutes before they sort of allowed us to go through. But the actual check-in was fine. We actually got delayed slightly in there, ironically, because we had priority boarding, but they didn't have it on their system correctly for the Splash of Romance package, which slowed it down.
Yes.
But we were on the ship in, what do you reckon, 15 minutes?
Well, yes, because we came out of the door and I expected it to be like Portsmouth, where we had to get on a bus or something, and the ship was there, so I was very happy.
Well, I knew the ship were there because I'd seen it before we got through that bit, but we weren't walking up a gangplank or anything. We were just there.
Yes.
But we've given it 7.5 out of 10. It was a little bit slower, but nothing that we can really complain about.
No.
Before we go on to the next part of the review, Linz, would you like to invite people to subscribe?
Oh, I would love to invite you to subscribe. Thank you if you already have done. It means a lot.
It does. And only around 15% of people who watch these are actually subscribed to us. So if you'd like to press that button, that'd be great. And you can also support the channel a little bit more if you'd like by clicking the join button. It'll give you more information on our membership. And a special shout out to a member, Jackie G.
Wow, that is a shout out and a half. That is. Wow.
On to accommodation.
Jackie got her own graphic.
She did get her own graphic. All our members get their own graphic. Accommodation. We've covered this quite extensively in our cabin tour and our cabin review. So
Yes.
we're going to cover over it, but I don't want to go over the same ground
Oh, I understand.
time and time again.
Yeah.
The actual cabin itself, which was an XLC terrace, was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It was towards the front of the ship.
Yes.
Now, if you're a little bit sort of worried about getting seasickness, I wouldn't necessarily pick this location if you're on a cruise where it's likely to be sort of a bit rougher.
Yeah.
But we were coming out of Athens and going up the Adriatic, which is like going on a lake.
Yes.
So we really didn't feel any motion.
No, we didn't know.
At all on there.
No, not
We
at
felt
all.
the wind on the balcony.
Yes.
And we've covered that before. But that was because of the position and the shape of the balcony as opposed to that it was windy.
Yeah. Oh, coat hangers. I love coat hangers.
And proper loose coat hangers.
Yes.
You know, having to take them off those weird little things and pull out just proper coat hangers. And if you didn't need any more, you can just ask your steward or put it in via the entertainment system where you call through there.
Yeah.
The beds were really comfortable. The room was really spacious. The biggest issue we had with the cabin, as we've talked about before, was one, there was no hammock, and we really liked the hammock.
We love a hammock.
And because of the location, the balcony just really wasn't great for us.
No, and it was bar stools.
And it just wasn't as good. But the cabin itself was great. Just the wrong location for us, and that's our fault for not researching it beforehand.
Yeah.
But with a different location, we would have given this 8 out of 10. So it's not of the room,
No,
it's this
I understand.
specific
Yes.
room as opposed to the cabin type.
Yeah.
Food and restaurants.
Oh,
We love the food on Virgin.
we do.
It really has sort of got a reputation. Since the very first cruise, we talked about it on being on Scarlet, which was second ever cruise,
Yeah.
of being a foodie ship. And that's only continued to evolve.
Yes.
And we've seen that, we saw it in particular on this cruise, where a few of the restaurants had changed up the menus a little bit, but things such as Razzle Dazzle
By
did
night.
a
Yeah.
completely different by night menu,
Yeah.
which was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
If you are remotely a foodie, then the ship is for you. if
definitely.
it has probably one of the best choices for vegetarian and vegans
Yes, and
of all the
gluten-free.
cruise lines, and gluten-free. They will cater as much as is possible on a cruise ship to individual dietary needs.
Yes.
And there's just at no point will we ever, and not just on this cruise, but we're talking about this one, but also the previous ones, have we ever not been able to get something that we wanted to eat, but more importantly, not really enjoyed it.
I love the food. Again, we're doing this before we've eaten. This is a big mistake. Oh,
But this was in Pink Agave that we're looking at there.
the wake.
And one of the things that really should be emphasised about Virgin's food is that they don't have a main dining room as such.
No.
All the restaurants are inclusive.
Yes.
So there's no specialty dining up charges.
How much would this be? I know we've talked about it before, but a lot of the cruises have put the prices up.
They have. And if you look at, for me, the one that you'd compare it to would be Celebrity.
I guess, yes.
Quality.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So if you compare it to that, the top-end restaurants for specialty dining on Celebrity are up to $130 per person.
That's to sit outside as well.
That's on Magic Carpet.
Yeah.
But the steakhouse is at sort of $60, $70.
Yeah.
All this is included. You can pay a little bit more for certain menu items.
The treat yourself options.
Yeah, they don't have
Yes.
them in every restaurant.
No.
But they have them in things like the Wake. Pink Agave has them.
Yes.
You can go into where we are here, which is Test Kitchen, and they do a cocktail pairing,
They do.
and a wine pairing, and a beer pairing.
I think when we've talked about it before, we thought this would be about $75 per person in a specialty restaurant for the likes of Test Kitchen, for the likes of Wake. And it's all included.
It is. I mean, if you look at Test Kitchen specifically, you'd probably closest to that would be something like maybe Wonderland.
I guess so. I can't
Still
remember.
more of a
Yeah.
restaurant-y type, but
Yes.
more that experimental
Yeah.
level. But you can get food on here. It sounds obvious, but you can get food pretty much 24 hours a day. The full breakfast diner in the galley is open until
yeah.
5 a.m. in the morning.
And then it opens again.
The pizza place is open, depending on the cruise that you're on, until either 1:30 or 2 a.m.
Yes.
So you're never short of it. And they have some really unique foods that you just don't get on any other cruise ship.
No.
So if you do like your food, then
Giving
for us
it
it is right up there. And it is a 10 out of 10.
I would mark it down because the cheese for the drink that I got, what was that?
The feta one.
The one with the feta. I would just eat the feta. Oh, oh,
Entertainment.
oh.
Now, as we've said on there, Virgin is an adults-only ship.
Yes.
We talk about in the thumbnail for this video about it being the F word.
Yes.
That is for fun,
Yes.
food,
And the F word.
and an expletive that I'm not going to use on here, which it is adult geared.
And not because of what an activity, I'd just like to stress.
No.
Because they use that word in the entertainment. They're not afraid to use that expletive. I'd just like to clarify.
Yeah, you get swearing in there,
Yes.
but it's appropriate swearing. It's what you would expect.
Yes.
As you saw there, you had someone on a pole.
Yes.
That it wasn't in a pole dancing in some sort of seedy club type of way.
No.
But again, you're not going to see that on, probably Royal Caribbean or Disney or
Definitely
P&O.
not. Definitely not.
Yeah,
no.
you look at what the ladies are wearing here, and it applies to the men as well. It's not just the women.
No.
That are sort of scantily clad.
No.
But it's all done incredibly well.
Yes, and tasteful, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. But they aren't afraid to sort of play to what they know is an entirely adult audience.
Yes.
But you see that around the rest of the ship as well. We're talking about sort of that bit within there, the entertainment and like the VHS 80s workout.
Yes.
But everything around the ship, you've not got any part of it that's geared for children.
Not at all.
Because it's not like it's an adults one most of the time and
No.
children can go on in the summer holidays or something.
No.
It's permanent like that. So how the bars are laid out, you've no sort of water parks or play areas or anything like that. The nature of the quizzes that they do
Yes.
are all geared. And to be honest, I love it.
I know you do. I know you do because it treats you like a grown-up, but you feel young at heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think I could have expressed it better than that. It makes you feel young,
Yes.
ironically, for an adult cruise. But you do get people of all ages on there.
Yes.
From mid-20s up to 90s.
This was 80s night, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Oh, Lola's.
And then Lola's Library, that in particular. And if you want to see much more information on the entertainment, watch our entertainment review, where we go into it a lot more. But that's a 3-hour show, broken into intervals.
Yes.
But the bits that I'm showing there are the only bits that
We can
I
really
can
show.
properly get away with showing on YouTube. But everything about it, the parties, the Scarlet Night, you winning best dressed on Scarlet Night, which we were only wandering past on Where to Lou when you got dragged into it. But yeah, we've said there really is something for everyone, and we've given it 9.5 out of 10. The only reason it drops 0.5 is that during the daytime it's designed to be relaxing on Virgin.
Yeah, there are activities.
There are, but fewer than you would find.
You've got
on
to sort
other
yourself
ones.
out. Yeah.
You do, absolutely. Bars and drinks.
Oh,
There are so many bars on here.
and so many drinks.
There are, and unlike on a lot of cruise lines, where you have like 2 or 3 main bars and they get absolutely rammed.
Yeah.
For me, there isn't a bar that gets absolutely rammed all the time.
No.
Probably the closest to it would be on the rocks when there's
When
a
there's
live
things
music
going
playing
on.
there
Yeah.
and stuff around it. But even then, you can always still find a seat. There was never a time we went into any bar area on the ship on this cruise, and this applied on our previous cruise as well, where we couldn't get a seat.
No, that margarita were good.
Well, talking of good drinks,
Yeah.
that's the other part of it, because we're talking about bars, and I'm showing them as we're going around here. The Dock's an amazing bar. It was for us on this one because the weather was great.
Yes.
If it's raining, obviously you don't get to use it a lot. But they have a huge amount of custom-made cocktails.
Oh, it's
Look at your gin and tonic with your
that
feta.
cheese was amazing.
It was just a fantastic drink. Wasn't
Oh, look at my little face.
it? You're so happy there. Aren't you?
Oh,
You've
yes.
got a gin and tonic now, but it doesn't have feta in.
No, it was so good.
And I say the drinks throughout it, whatever your taste is, you're going to find something. They have an amazing wine collection on board.
They do, and they don't skimp on the measures either.
Well, again, I'm going to come on to that.
Oh.
On some cruise lines, you feel that they're watered down a little bit. I'm sure they're not, but you know what I mean?
No.
They don't feel like top-end spirits and cocktails.
No.
On here, you never feel like you're getting sort of ripped off.
No.
You feel like you got really
You've
good
got
value for money.
A proper drink.
They're really tasty. They feel very alcoholic, and you can tell they are very alcoholic on a few of our videos later. But it is just a really great cruise line for food and drink.
Yes.
So if you like a drink, if you like a cocktail, if you like beer, it's got its own
Yeah.
craft house beer.
Yeah.
It's fantastic in there. But if you like that little bit more, which we do, we like a cocktail.
We love a cocktail.
It is, for me, the best cruise line out there for cocktails. Celebrities up there.
We've got to, I know, and we'll be going on one of their Edge class later.
Yeah, we're
in
going
the
on
year.
Apex in a few months' time.
And we will compare.
We will. I have no expectation that throughout the ship it can keep up with it. It's got like the world class bar on there, which is fantastic.
The martini bar
It's
that's
got the
always
martini
full.
bar, which
Yeah.
But you can literally go into any bar on here and have a unique experience from a cocktail that you haven't
Yes.
seen on any other cruise
No,
line.
that's true.
That tastes amazing.
Yeah.
That it's feels like a completely different setting. Where you are there is the Sip Bar, which is a champagne bar, and they do afternoon tea in there. But they also do amazing martinis.
Oh, they do.
Even the bar at the
Casino.
which are there, unique stuff that you're only going to get in there, and you don't have to be going into the casino. They put it on the very edge of it,
Yeah.
right next to the entrance, so people can just go in. Lots of the restaurants have their own purpose bars, Pink Agave, Razzle
the
Dazzle.
tea. Yeah.
Just an absolutely fantastic one. I mentioned on the rocks earlier. That's where we are there,
Yeah.
and you do get a lot of live music in there.
Yes.
So it does tend to get busier, but again, never any any problem at any time getting a seat.
No.
So, which is what I've just said there. I beat myself to it. That's the margarita bar in Pink Agave. But yeah, you said earlier that there is no half measures.
No, not at all.
You do feel like you're getting value for money. The drinks are probably on slightly the more expensive side, from the cocktails starting anywhere from sort of $8 to sort of 13, 14.
Well, there's some pricey
There are some
ones.
more than that.
Yeah.
But this one there, we got 4 cocktails out of it. It was to share, and it was $20, I think.
That was amazing.
So like $5 a piece.
Oh.
Relaxing on board. Mm-hmm. It's got this reputation as being a party ship.
Yes.
And I think some people compare it to things like Carnival as being a party ship or even MSC. For me, it's nothing like that at all.
No, because the parties don't really start. They do have themed evenings, but they don't start until later in the evening, 10 o'clock-ish.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got activities that start much earlier than that.
Yes.
Sort of 5, 6 o'clock, the ship seems to start really coming awake and to
Yeah.
life. But during the day, everyone's just chilled.
Yeah.
I mean, you've talked about it like this before, that being on a Virgin ship is sort of something like going to a really nice part of Ibiza.
Yes.
During the day, you're relaxing at the side of a gorgeous pool and you've got fantastic drinks and food, and then you'll go to some amazing club in the evening.
Yeah.
It's not like necessarily going to sort of the Costas and being in that sort of party
Oh, you mean in
environment.
Spain?
Yeah.
In Spain,
Not,
yes.
Not there's anything wrong
No,
with that at
no,
all,
I
but
know what you mean.
when people think of it as a party ship, I would say that something like Carnival is a little bit more like that, whereas this is more
Low key during the
low
day.
key during the day and really fun at night. But there are so many nice areas that you can just go chill out, not just by the pool.
No.
That it's just a lovely bit. But you'll also see, you can see it from the crew there, they're equally chilled during the day.
Yes.
You know, the ones who are all, you know, ultra hyped in the evening
Yeah.
and getting everyone going. During the day, they're just,
Yeah.
you'll have to see them lying by the pool as well.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
relaxing and enjoying
Yeah.
it. But daytime is meant to prepare you for the evening. And as such, there's not as many activities going on during the day.
No.
That is not to say it is boring at all,
Oh, no, no.
but it is probably one of the best ships we've ever been on for relaxing,
Yes.
which is quite kind of weird, and we give it 9 out of 10. Most people would not associate Virgin Voyages being relaxing.
No, because you can make it as hectic and crazy as you want to, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Disembarkation.
Oh, are we here already?
Well, we're at this little bit of it.
Oh.
It is the worst part of a cruise. We all know that. I'm starting off there showing sort of eating some food.
In the breakfast. This is
But
what we
this
have
is
for
'cause,
breakfast.
you know, we went up to the galley. It's a very unrushed approach to sort of getting off the ship. That
Yes.
You don't have to get off early in the morning. They're not expecting people getting off at 7 in the morning.
No.
I think this was about 10 o'clock-ish
Yeah.
when we got off. And again, down at the port, we just wandered off the ship. As cases were there when we got
They were.
when we got through it. We had a little bit of a wait for a taxi, but again, that's nothing to do with Virgin.
No.
That's the port
Just-
area.
Yeah.
It didn't have a great signal for the phone, which I would be, telling people to be wary of when you're
Yeah.
there if you try to call a taxi.
Yeah.
But the actual disembarkation, unrushed, but quick.
Yeah,
I
and
give it 9 out of 10 'cause there wasn't anything Virgin could have done more.
And you didn't have to be out of your room for 8 o'clock like a lot of cruise lines.
No, absolutely not. It won't, right, go to this area
No.
and do it. You've got still
Yeah.
full use of the place. But value for money. It is considered a premium cruise line. So what did it actually cost us?
Oh,
The cruise fare itself was $2,780. That's for the XL one.
per person or
No,
altogether?
altogether. We then got the Splash of Romance at $200, and we paid for the advanced bar tab at $300 because we get a bonus on top.
Yeah.
So our total cruise fare was $3,280 for the two of us. And then how much did we spend on board? Well, drinks, food, shopping, $824. Mm-hmm. Another Rose show, which you really should go to, $100.
Yeah.
Excursions, $150. And $25 in the casino.
Okay.
So we total spent $1,099.
Right.
There's a very specific reason
There, I
for
was
that
just
figure.
thinking that.
We had onboard credit and bar tab bonuses,
Yes.
which combined were worth $1,100. Now, that didn't stop us drinking or anything, so it meant our total onboard spend was minus $1.
Yeah.
We had sort of $100 left on last day, so we got bags and $25 in casino. So, was it value for money? Well, it works out at $1,639 per person, which is around $234, £178 per person per night. So for us, yeah, absolutely, because that's your drinks, your food, the
Everything.
excursions, shopping, everything. So we've given it 9 out of 10. It's not a cheap cruise. It's not £50 a night,
No,
but it is good value because we literally spent nothing.
we
We
didn't.
ended up with a dollar spare.
And they do some great offers as well, so you have to work with your agent to see when they've got those
You do.
deals available.
Absolutely. So overall, how did we rate it? We love Virgin. It isn't a secret.
No.
But this really genuinely was our best cruise on it yet. The weather helped. The new entertainment definitely
Oh,
helped.
definitely.
You know, the other stuff in there. As usual, the food and the staff were amazing, but the entertainment went up a level compared
Yes.
to what we've seen before. And, yeah, it is an adults-only cruise.
grief.
It's not a gimmick. It genuinely is a game changer because it's adult-only all the time.
Yes.
Which means everything's affected. The entertainment, the food, the drinks, the ship itself, how it's laid out.
And you don't feel uncomfortable on it. You just go with it, don't you?
You do. But it's the most fun we've ever had on a cruise by a long way. And yeah, there would be very little that I could find fault with on this particular cruise. But it isn't partying all the time. As we said, we did get time to relax and enjoy ourselves. And we didn't come off it and going, oh, we need another holiday now. I wanted to go on another holiday.
Yes, and we will go on Brilliant Lady when she comes online.
I would strongly encourage people, try it, make your own mind up on it, because there's a lot of stuff that's said about Virgin Voyages, maybe more than other cruise lines.
And can I say, we're in our 50s.
We are, and absolutely love it. But for us, it was a near perfect cruise, and we'd give it 9.5 out of 10.
Well, I totally agree, darling. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, and if you're still with us at this point, thank you for watching. And
Oh, well,
cheers, Linz.
cheers, thank you, and have a lovely day.